to the shop. The guys boys had made an appointment a while back to get a rear end narrowed. They went to go get it painted with my boys over at Mr. Auto Collision, which by the way are gonna paint my dually too in 2 months. They did a real good job. Y'all check it out real quick. So the truck is currently sitting on 17 by 11s, but we're gonna go ahead and put some 20 by 10 butt nicks and 20 by 8.5s in the front. We're gonna fix the suspension, go a little lower, and see what the stance comes out to be. So on this one, we ended up ordering new axles. It was like 1.75 inches only. We ordered Mosier Street Performance axles. So we'll be doing the axles, new wheel studs, new bearings, new seals, and new fluid. So y'all keep your eyes posted on this one. I'm gonna show you the process on how we do this one as well. I'm gonna try to do step by step from the point that the rear end is out, and then how we measure it, how we go about cutting it, and whatnot. So hopefully I enjoyed this video. Alright guys, so the differential is out, as y'all can see. Eddie's gonna mark it and cut it right now to do the C-notch on it. The differential's right here. This is where we're gonna take the 2 inches out of, re-weld it. Whenever he marks this, he marks it real nice and precisely. We have a little tool that wraps around it. It's like a paper, and it comes in different sizes. So we're gonna mark it 2 inches. We're gonna cut it, bevel it, put it back in there. We'll tack it once the tool that centers the rear ends is in place. Once we do that and we fully weld both sides, we'll go ahead and clean it up, repaint it, and make sure that there's no metal shavings in it. Once we do that, we'll replace the bearings, the seals, new fluid, new gasket, the whole 9 yards. Grab it, we'll put it back in there. On this one, we are putting new leaf springs though, because one of the leaf springs packs was messed up. So we're waiting on those to get delivered. And then we're gonna do 2-inch spindles, 2-inch springs in the front, and then drop shocks all the way around. Pa que ande al 100. Also, we had a customer drop off this bumper right here. It was like one of those do-it-yourself kits. Eddie and Juan took it upon themselves before I got here today, because I was searching for the leaf springs everywhere. They ended up tacking it all in place. They basically left it ready, so I guess I'll jump in and start welding it after them, and see how nice we can get it. It's all squared up right now. It looks dope, so hopefully the customer likes it. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna grind it a little bit right here, just so we can get a bevel, so whenever we weld it, we fit it in, and that way it's not all bumpy or anything like that. We're gonna do this one, that one, and then everything else is already beveled. Once we got that bevel nice and clean on both sides, we'll go ahead and weld it in. That way, like I said, the weld's gonna fill that in and they won't have a big old bump right there. As y'all can see, my boy Eddie already beveled the edges on this. He's beveling the edges on the outer pieces over there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but he's already beveled all that out. Basically what we're doing right there is we're creating a crater like that. So whenever we weld one pass in there, which I guess it's like a cold pass, just something real quick. And then what we do is we grind it again, real smooth, and then we do a big pass all the way around it, hot pass. So basically what that does is that way there's no oil leaking out. It's a real strong weld. We fill in that gap that we did, which is called the bevel, and get it fully welded. As y'all can see, he's doing that. My boy Juan, he's over there cleaning up the leaf springs that we found for the guys for on the gas. I'm doing the weld-on bumper that, actually the welded do-it-yourself bumper that the guy brought. And my boy over there is doing the rear end on the 9906. That one's getting 411's posi unit, and then it's getting tubs as well. Eddie's just doing the bevel right now to weld the rear end together. So y'all stay posted, man. That way y'all can see the truck. It's gonna come out real clean. It's on 20-inch butt nicks. We're just gonna go ahead and redo the whole suspension so it could be 100, and that way they'd be proud to be like, hey man, you know what, this truck drives good. So y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all check it out. So I didn't get to do it because I accidentally cut my finger off. I accidentally got a little cut on my finger. Got a little boo-boo. You can see all the inside, but it was pretty crazy. I'll see if I have a video of it. But he already welded it. So right now what he's gonna do, he's gonna finish cleaning it all up. We're gonna repaint it, clean up all the inside, clean anything and everything that's in it. We're basically gonna flip it upside down, spray it down, get it all cleaned up, and then get all new seals, new fluid, put all the gears and everything back in. We should be able to put it back in there. So Juan already cleaned up the leaf springs. He basically ended up sanding them all down. Now he's spraying them with some, what is it, gloss black? Yeah, just some gloss black paint just to make them look nice. I know they had painted the frame and everything and the leaf springs, but we're trying to make it look the same way it came in, the same way it's going out. So he got that done. Shout out to him. Oh, and he went to go pick them up. So we finally got it all welded. Now we're grinding it all smooth. It sucks because some of these welds look pretty decent. So we're grinding this one smooth. Leaf springs are going in, flip kit, C-knots, spindle springs. I mean, we're doing the whole 9 yards. We're doing the whole truck basically so it could be riding smooth, like I said earlier. I'm gonna finish grinding this one off, call the customer, tell them to come get it. Eddie's finished welding the differential that's painted already, letting them dry, and then the gears on the other truck are already done. So stay posted. I'll let y'all see how this bumper comes out, and then we'll go from there. Guys, we're on a road today. We even got the wifey over there helping us cut parts because we're kind of backed up. I promised everybody that I was gonna have everything shipped out by Friday and Monday, and that's what I'm gonna do. We got the bumper all smoothed out already. It's all fully welded. Obviously right here, I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna get a pencil grinder. It's gonna go on the bottom anyway, so you can't even tell. So we got it all fully welded, that's done. Rear end's getting put together. Look, check it out, let me see Juan real quick. Brand new Moser custom axles. Leaf springs are going in. These guys are putting the C-clips in there. So we should be ready to roll here in a little bit. Well guys, as much as I try to get everything on video, y'all know that's not always the case. We do get really busy. It gets real hectic at times, but we did finish the on the gas OBS. We just couldn't deliver it on time on Friday. It was like 10 o'clock at night when we finished it. They were already locked, strapped down and loaded for bandas y trocas. So if they didn't take the blue truck over there, it's totally my fault, man. We apologize. But we used that extra time, man, to go over everything, make sure it was all 100%, looked really nice. But it's on the trailer, man. We're fixing to just knock off the dust off of it or whatever. We already did it with the airline. Now we're just gonna do it with the pressure washer, and then we're gonna go deliver it since I had to go over there anyways because they're doing some demo at the house, and I got to go check up on it. They're in Pasadena, we're in Pasadena, so I'm in Pasadena. So I'm fixing to head over there, go drop it off, and basically see what they think of it. So they haven't seen it yet. I haven't sent them any pictures. Hopefully they like it. Catch me in a little bit.
2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though. I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the back like here I go again. Outside says chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma make, keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on?
Alright guys, I just finished rinsing it off. I gave it a quick rinse, a little wipe down because it just had a little bit of dust on it. It's freshly painted, so I didn't want to use no brush, no nothing on it. Man, y'all check it out. This thing came out sick. We ended up going with the 4.6 with the C-notch, new leaf springs. We did new axles, new wheel studs. What else? New seals, new fluid, new everything, new C-notch, new drop shocks. And then we did spindles and springs in the front. Huge shout out to On the Gas for letting me do this one. He had made an appointment a long time ago before he went to paint. But he went to go get it painted first and then brought it to us to do the diff. We ended up just redoing the whole drop and the diff just to knock everything out so it could be 100. But man, y'all check it out. It's a damn mirror, man, honestly. The guys over at Mr. Auto Collision did a badass job. So this one's slid in on 20 by 10s, 20 by 8.5 button nick wheels. Perfect stands, man. 4.6 on 20s. This thing looks perfect. Just remember at the front still has to go down about an inch after it settles because everything is brand new on the front. Well, we just dropped off the OBS. Check it out. It was fun working on it, but now it's on to the next one. Hopefully them guys like it. Y'all stay tuned because we got a lot more content coming up. Peace.